this look like a repeat of the other video? Actually, I thought I would make another video of a short beach run, but this is just going to be kind of an abbreviated run. Why? Because I want you to come out here and challenge yourself. Today's a very hot day again, and we're going to take an easy little run for a few miles. The only thing we need to watch out for, of course, is dehydration. So we're going to take a little bit of water from the fountains. But let's go ahead and get started. One good thing, it's not that crowded today, so that is a welcome change. Other than that though, yes, that sun is punishing. The temperature in LA today is 100 degrees. So as you can imagine, out here, I think it's 78 though, so that's good. It's at least not so bad that I can still run barefoot. Although probably by the end of this run, my feet are gonna get, not burned, but yeah, they're gonna be close to it. Gonna be pretty uncomfortable. Oh well. Let's keep going. So one of the reasons that I thought I would share this with you is because today is about the third or fourth run that I've been running with my mouth closed. That's 3 miles. And if you've seen my runs, I do keep my mouth closed most of the time. But by my own estimates, only about 60 to 70% of the time. I still, when the run gets tough, I breathe out my mouth. And now I've been pushing for 99.9% compliance. Right now, since I'm talking, of course I cannot. But while I'm not talking on the video, my mouth is closed. And I can tell you there is one advantage I get immediately. That is that my heart rate goes down for the same effort. That is good. This is both harder and easier than running with your mouth partially open. As I said, I normally run 70%, 60-70% of my mouth closed. So it doesn't even seem like much of a difference. Believe me. It's harder and easier. Harder because many times I feel like I'm running out of breath, gasping. Like I gotta open my mouth, but I resist. Now, if the urge gets too strong, of course I'm gonna give in. But luckily, I have improved and I don't have any problems. But even when I feel the air hunger, what is interesting is my heart rate. I've even had a pulse oximeter. They all say I'm doing great, which is what I was told to expect. It's gonna feel hard, but it's also gonna feel better. And it kind of does, like learning to type. But I also have to keep the intensity down, so I cannot run at full speed, which is why I chose the beach run. Because as you can imagine, pushing too hard increases the chances that you're gonna gasp and need to open your mouth. So I do have to keep it easy. But little by little, that should also improve. Again, like learning to type. I'm gonna be in trouble because I ran too far. I can feel the ground getting warmer. Well, we'll see. We made it. I also went a little too fast that last mile. I know, that's bad. Yes, this is tough. But let's keep doing it. I need that badly. Well, I was doing fine until the dehydration got me. I didn't drink water early. I pushed the intensity, and I didn't respect the fact that although it's not super hot, the sun is still drying me out. So as you can see, my heart rate is pretty high now. I'm gonna be okay, so because now I am drinking water. I just drank 8 gulps of water, and 6 gulps right now, and 8 gulps back there. So it's about 10 ounces and 7 ounces so far. And right now, in the next stop, I'm gonna drink some more. So that's not a problem. Probably the biggest problem is just the inconvenience, which of course is not a problem. What I mean by inconvenience is I gotta slow down. I cannot go fast. I gotta go at a turtle's pace. Even slower than what I was doing. I still try to keep my mouth closed though. It's just harder now. Oh well. It's one of those things where you just gotta learn your lesson. And just remember to respect the heat and the dehydration. Okay, that is 13.34. Okay, wow.
Let's hear it.
Dehydration really just messes you up. I know, it's my fault.
Bring it.
I mean, not just dehydration. I just did a half marathon. So. But I could have done it with better time if I had hydrated regularly. Oh well. Let's go ahead and start our cool down.
On the base. On the base.
Okay, so we are done with that run. And as you can tell, that one, we were doing pretty good until the dehydration, and that was my biggest mistake. After that, everything started to go downhill. even my feet started to feel like they were burning, which wasn't really, it was warm, but I think it was magnified just by the discomfort of the dehydration. So that was bad. I know it was a mistake. I should have drank liquids regularly, or at least not have driven the intensity so high on that little race attempt. So that was my mistake. After that, like I said, everything else, even my eyes now are hurting. Oh my God, I've got the sunscreen. It is just, if I pulled out my glasses right now, they'd probably look, yeah, see, pretty red. It wouldn't bother me as much. Like I said, I think it's just the dehydration makes everything feel worse. I did drink water, and I have oral rehydration solution right now in the car, so that should not be a problem from here on out. Like I said, I'm gonna feel like crap for a while, but that's what I pay. That's the price I pay. If anything, how did I know? You might ask, how did I know? So first of all, don't do what I do. But the way I know is that I've already known my dehydration many times, hundreds of times, and I can tell because my heart rate started to jump. As I said, with breathing, my heart rate was actually hovering in the low 120s, low to mid 120s, and all of a sudden it jumped into the 140s. That. And I had to drop my pace, and even though my pace was slow, my heart rate was still way up there. So that I noticed. I drank my water, like I said, a few times. That did help out. Also, my breathing though, believe it or not, even though I was going through a tough time there, the breathing really helped. And I think that was something, that's something that I'm gonna continue to practice. It is difficult, and it's only something that you would do if you want to, by the way. Nobody should be made to do it because it would be absolute torture. It is punishing. And why punish yourself more if you don't need to? You don't really need it. It's something that helps you. It improves your performance. My VO2 max has gone up, and nothing else has driven it up. That's why I wanted it, because I wanted it to improve my aerobic performance, and it has. But it's tough, and in some ways, it's not worth it because you're going to suffer a lot. So don't try it. Unless that's just something that you're really driven to, like me. Then of course, there's some of us who will do things that are even that are going to punish us extra, and for us, it's okay. It's going to help. Right now with the dehydration, it actually helped because it helped to keep me back in control, not to get too much worse. So I'm going to continue to try it, and I will share my notes with you to show you how I progress. Now, why did I do that? Well, because I've actually been a mouth breather, and I've had breathing problems since I was a kid. Running helped a lot because, as I said, I do breathe through my mouth less, but I wasn't 100% nose breathing. Now I'm trying it, and it helps. So let's see where it takes us. So other than that, I think this was a learning experience, right? So as I always say, don't forget to challenge yourselves.
On the base. Let's hear it.